have I got a live event match for you. Should I just go ahead and book your travel?
Here is your winner, the X Factor!
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny Champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle. That could dislocate your shoulder.
Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
He's looking to make a moment here.
Oh, this is what you get.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Ooh! Oh, ouch! What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. There's Mark with a counter.
Oh, predicting what was coming.
Kick to the gut.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Attack directed right onto a vulnerable Mark. And the body's getting worked over.
And Coffey is laid out.
Makes the cover. Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
The bad guys? Call me crazy, but I seem to remember you and your partner in crime pulling off a real bait and switch. You hustled us to take the Unity titles right back to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of steaks.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
There was some power behind that punch.
Locking up with one another.
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner.
Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
And a kick. And no M is countered. The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else. Rough landing.
Deadlift. Look at this power.
Into a power slam.
Referee in position.
Clearly hoping for an early end to this one.
Making way towards the top rope. Clothesline.
Manages to slip out of the way.
Oof. Punch. Nasty.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. And face first.
He's got him covered. And kicks out at 2.
At this point in the match, I'm surprised the ref hit 2.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
He almost got caught by that one.
Ooh! Ooh, scattered that one. Bang! He finds a counter. Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Kick right to the back of the leg.
Oh, what a chop! And now tying up the leg.
Straight to the knee.
An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
And no M is countered. Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Punishing the targeted area of the arm with the assist of the root. Evades the attack.
Knee lift.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. His shoulders are down.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Shaped off the top rope and just driving the knees into the kidney.
Over and over again. And the fall-away slam. Steps through into the armbar. Traps the leg as well. This is trouble.
There is no escape.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold has him going through hell. Does he have anything left?
Oh, man. Quick as a cat, just like that. That was a thing of beauty. Hits the drop kick.
Ooh! Double axe handle connects.
He's going for the pin. There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Takedown. Helicopter spin.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
This is entertaining.
This could be it. This could be the end. His arm shot off the mat before one.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it. Two-handed choke slam. He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
What the leg?
Look at this. He just tossed the leg. Oof.
Oh, the power.
Oof. He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
No way Dar's coming back from that.
And going for the pin. And this gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
And now with just 2 more entrants to go in this gauntlet, anything can happen. So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise. Keeping your wits about you is one of the most important things you can do when you're trying to run the gauntlet. German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lift. And here's a cover. Almost 2.5.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Being placed in the corner here. Oh, strikes with the back elbow.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Oh. And he goes for the pin. Fending off a 2 count there.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Jeez, falling hard to the outside.
Being sent out like yesterday's trash. Just goes to
From the top.
all the way to the outside.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
And he tosses him back in now. And there's the cover. No, he gets the shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive. Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
A cover. Is it enough? And a kick out at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Making the climb to the top rope. From the top. Elbow drop. He thinks he has it. Referee's count is broken. Looks like they got their hand under the rope.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where ring awareness comes into play. Grabs the leg.
Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
And now he's just facing an unyielding assault.
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's mounted. Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Axiom sensed that was coming. Backbreaker.
Taking out the arm.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do?
Forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Good way of using the rule book in your favor.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
So much damage inflicted. Honing in on the arm.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive. Agonizing. Steps through into the armbar. Traps the leg as well. This is trouble.
There is no escape. The arm's trapped. Not finding an easy way to get out of this one.
There it is. Snapping out.
Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Here's our final entrant. Gauntlet match finale time.
Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet. I gotta tell you, nostalgia is hitting me hard tonight. It feels great to be back here in NXT.
Too bad they don't want you. But many times watching NXT is like getting a glimpse of the future. And Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here.
And a slam. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Good night. What a stunner.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. A kick out. This one's not over yet.
Looking for a speedy pinfall there.
Man.
Backbreaker. Boom. Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord left. Cover here. Is it enough? He's able to kick out before two.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it. That's a forearm that'll floor you.
Placed him in the corner here.
Smashing the head into an unforgiving surface.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Vicious right forearm.
Counters.
Wes went down in a heap.
And the cover.
And a final elimination. This one's over.
Here is your winner, the X Factor.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now, because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not gonna have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion. One step ahead there. Flat out power. A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
And face first they go. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Power slam. Shoulders down for the count. And there's a kick out at one.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
Planning something big here. Fends it off. Good.
Perched on the top rope.
Big double knee face breaker. Cover.
Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Here we go. Time for Andre Chase to stake his claim here in Elimination Chamber.
Heave the sign. Jeez.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Power slam. Good night.
Wheelbarrow position.
Flapjack.
Face first.
Andre is unable to stop this string of offense.
Yeah, now Chase has got to turn the momentum around.
He's able to fight Wolfgang off. Just ejected from the ring.
There it is. You saw that being telegraphed.
Clothesline. So effective.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action. Superhuman.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Whipped into the corner. He can do it here. Manages to escape before the 3 count.
There it goes. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Wow, belly to belly. Is it enough here? Stops the ref count before 2.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Genius strategy here to target that back. Literally everything you do with an injured back hurts.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. From the top.
Whoa, what a landing.
That's going to be on high.
And he goes for the pin. No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
He thought he had it.
To the midsection, hooked up. Here it comes. Spinning brainbuster.
A move like that, it really just discombobulates a person. Changes the whole complexion of the match.
Now, this is just a ruthless attack.
Such aggression. Man, he is more than fired up right now. Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
suplex. But that's not all. Into a ripcord limit. This is it. This one's far from over, though. The Elimination Chamber rages on. Looks like Nathan Frazier. Here's a cover. Could be it.
Stopping the ref's count at 2.
He just won't give up.
He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. What a match. Shoulders down. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Does he have it here? Shoulders shoots up before 2.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
What a punch.
Hooked up.
DDT.
That was big. That should do it right there. Looking for the pin.
And the numbers have started whittling down with only 4 remaining. Chase can seal it here.
2 count. He kicked out at 2.
I don't know how he just kicked out, and I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either.
I think there is still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall. He's already feeling the effects.
On the top.
All the way down to the floor. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber. Scrambling up the chamber wall now. And he's decided to scale the chamber wall. Andre climbs. What's on it?
Blast off.
Meanwhile, Chase
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. But at what cost?
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Muscling up their opponent.
Is it enough? The cover! This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count? It's stunning.
Steering clear there.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Big elbow.
Closed fist connects.
Getting set up in the corner now.
He's climbing up the chamber wall now.
Not a single sign of fear in him.
Incredible. You mean crazy?
Here we go. Inverted DDT. Uh-oh. He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
Got to keep your head on a swivel now with just 3 superstars left in the chamber.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, from the top.
With their opponent able to fight out. Andre Chase with a
Hammerlock flatliner from Andre Chase.
Chase can seal it here.
I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes at the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Backbreaker.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam. Isolating the arm.
Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a
Discus punch. Caught with that sharp elbow.
Gets slammed down. specifically targeting the leg. He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
There is no mercy inside Elimination Chamber. There is only punishment and pain. Wow.
There you have it. This one ends in a draw. It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches. No, 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 no! Unbelievable!
That is how you use every bit of the Elimination Chamber to your benefit.
Boom! Into the cover!
What an Elimination Chamber this has been. And it's down to these two competitors.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Wolfgang's eyes look glazed over. Wolfgang's eyes look glazed over. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Backbreaker! And the damage to the torso is just piling up.
Each blow working over the body there. Wolfgang's eyes look glazed over.
Here's the pin. He survived this Mutiny Mystery Chamber, and now he's not only one half of the Unity Champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny Champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict. at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE. Boom!
Oh, man. Ooh, stinging kick.
And Lexus just got torn down there.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag sooner. This could get worse.
He averts the offense.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Double knee backbreaker. able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Down by the DDT. Oh.
Counter by CM Punk. Looking helpless right now.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope, punishing their opponent.
Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Precarious position for both superstars. Oh, gosh.
On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring. That was worse than being hit by a cinder block. Lexus just adding salt to the wound right now.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Lands the elbow. Going for a power slam, slips down from behind into an inverted DDT. Able to make the tag.
And boy, was it needed.
Takedown, and now punches rights.
Oh my goodness.
Just strike it at will.
Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you. Oh. Ripping their opponent down by the hair. Placing them into position, and look at this agonizing situation. Gotta be careful not to get disqualified.
Got their opponent set up.
Oh, drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming.
For the victory! And easily kicks out of the count.
Anyone who thought this would be over quick has another thing coming.
The champ has absorbed some damage.
Almost seems like Bayley is mocking her opponent, trying to get under their skin. Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag. We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.